7:30 in the morning. It's a Thursday morning. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
How are you this morning, sir?
You know what? For a Thursday, not bad.
We're supposed to be going through a change today.
Yeah, well, and continuing tomorrow, too.
Yeah, well, it's going to really change going into next week. We're going to be the coldest we've been so far this year.
Well, we're actually cooler today than the L.A. area.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was the other day. It was kind of funny. I kind of felt sorry for them. We were looking at 93 degrees and sweating a little bit. And then I talked to somebody from San Diego, and it was 97 over there.
Yeah.
So
They were in short pants.
We were doing a lot better than you are.
Yes, sirree.
Because we don't have their humidity.
I forget what you said this morning. 30-some% is what we've got.
Yeah, that's all we're going to have, and we're going to have even less than that later on today.
It will burn off, as they say.
It is a red flag warning in effect today for Yuma, and we have fire warnings here, but not to the extent of a warning. But it's a possibility, and the reason is a real low humidity and a bit of wind.
That's the way it works.
Bad combination.
That's the way it works.
And so, just be very careful. Don't start any fires out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when the wind's kicking 30 miles per hour. Anyway, we got some birthdays and stuff to go over. If you want to do that,
yes,
we will just get going on that. Not a whole lot of big shot birthdays today, but we got a few of them.
Well, I'm not worried about that. As long as we have a good selection of the real people,
we got a good selection of real people. That's all coming up right now. Let's do our big shots. Former Rolling Stone bassist Bill Wyman. Remember Bill?
Mm-hmm.
One of the originals. He's 83. Then he quit. And then he got controversy, and I don't know what he's doing now. But anyway, he's still around. Actor F. Murray Abraham. Have you heard of him?
I have not.
Very good. He was, I think he played, a lot of good movies. Very serious actor. Is a little bullheaded guy. He's 80 years old today and still acting. Actor Kevin Kline, he's kind of a funny guy. He's 72. Actor B.D. Wong, he's mostly on TV. I see him on the Law and Order shows. He's the psychiatrist. He's 59 years old today. And Hudson Yang, probably never heard of him. He's 16 years old today. He's in a TV show called Fresh Off the Boat, and that's one of my favorite TV shows, kind of like my Big Bang Theory, since they turned off the Big Bang. They got rid of that one. So this is a very funny show. I don't know. Last I heard, it was in the threat of being canceled, so apparently there's not too many of us watching, but I am.
I would watch it then if it's threatened to be canceled.
It's a very funny show.
What does Hollywood know? Not much.
Anyway, it's a good show, and Hudson Yang, he's the oldest son, and he's a very funny kid. Anyway, those are big shots. We got the local people coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Jason Weber, Joni Hurtado, Christine Martinez, Rod Cason Valdez, Cristina Contreras, Emmanuel Becerra, Molly Garcia, Riley James Nixon, Sibia Chavez, Isabella Vargas, Aria Oropesa, Brian Robertson, Clarissa Cordero, Daniela Lizaraga, Emma Jones, we have Gloria Grijalba, Jason Jernigan, Joe Fennell, Sandy Rose, Nathan Monzo, and Evian Pena, all of 4 years old today. Happy birthday to each and every one. All eligible for the KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthday cakes. One of them, anyway, will be given away too Friday morning. A happy anniversary this morning to Alfredo and Mary Elizabeth Guzman, celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yes.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
And we are ready for the World California News headlines, brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Update. A wildfire in Northern California explodes, now covering at least 10,000 acres in Sonoma County.
I was in my backyard. I looked over a few houses and I seen, fire.
CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti is in Geyersville.
I've covered a number of wildfires now. I've never been scared. I have to say this morning there have been times when I have been pretty terrified. This fire, unlike the others, incredibly erratic, driven by the force of the winds. We're at a distance now from the flames, but make no mistake about it, the wind's picking up at points 80 miles per hour. It only takes a matter of minutes, as we have seen all morning long, for flames that far away to quickly reach where we are.
For the second time in 2 weeks, PG&E has cut power, this time to almost 200,000 customers.
We are a little bit more prepared this time, knowing what may happen and how long it went last time.
This time around, I was prepared. I didn't have to go buy a generator. I already had it in place.
CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Locke Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
Erupting in the state overnight with 7,000 acres burning in the Kincaid fire along the Sonoma County line.
Firefighters at nature's mercy, watching the fire move and grow. Hours before the fire, as high winds hit the region, utility company PG&E began rolling blackouts affecting hundreds of thousands of customers.
Correspondent Will Reeve. Another fire has burned several dozen acres in San Bernardino, prompting some mandatory evacuations there. Planned power outages across several Northern California counties started last night, with more likely this morning and this weekend. PG&E's president and CEO, meanwhile, saying one of its employees was attacked Thursday in Glenn County.
The employee was driving a PG&E vehicle when a projectile hit the front passenger window. Our security team believes that projectile to be a pellet from a pellet gun.
Bill Johnson pleading with the public to remember their workers are there to help, not hurt. Mid-90s today in Los Angeles, low 90s in San Jose, near 90 in Sacramento with those high winds. Jeff Scott, California News.
And you've been listening to the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
It's Rocktober at El Centro Motors. Loaded 2019 F-150 starting at just $29,938. That's over $10,000 off original MSRP or 0% APR for 72 months and no payment till next year. Plus, Rocking Ranger Mania continues at El Centro Motors. 2019 crew cabs as low as $25,765 or 0% APR for 60 months and $2,000 total factory cash back. Now is the time to buy. Save now at El Centro Motors Rocktober sales event. It's that easy.
All prices after factory incentives plus tax, title, license, and dealer dock fee. F-150 VIN, 1 FTEX, 1 CP5, KKC 87214. Ranger, 1 FTER 4EH6, KLA 38366. EcoSport, MAJ 3S2 GE5, KC 264536. Fiesta 3 FAD P4AJ 2 KM 146448. APR specials only with Ford credit and subject to approval. Ranger total cashback includes $1,500. Trade assistant cash for trading 1995 or newer vehicle. Offer expires 10/31/19. See dealer for details. Subject to prior sale.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. With page 1 of the local news, here's Gene Brister.
The Calexico City Council met in regular session last night. We have a visit with the mayor of Calexico, Bill Hodge.
Good morning, Imperial Valley. This is Mayor Hodge of Calexico. I have one item to report to you on last night's City Council meeting. It's a good one. The City Council received a briefing on the first quarter status of the year 2019 to 2020 budget. And we considered a resolution to amend the 2019-2020 budget. And we have good news. We are out of, quote, the dark ages, unquote, meaning the $3.5 million deficit the city incurred during the 2014 to 2016 period. We saved the city from the brink of bank. We anticipate a $1.4 million reserve at the end of the year. Now, that's not much, but that's a great accomplishment. The city owes a great gratitude to the major sacrifices our city staff endured to get us very close out of the red. Because of the tight department expenditure controls, budget transparency, paying on time on debt service, and staff sacrifices, Calexico is proud to say that we are turning the corner for being solvent. What we have achieved is nothing short of a miracle. Finally, come and join us at the Halloween night at downtown Calexico for the Calexico Halloween Carnival and wrestling match Lucha Libre. Starts at 5:30. We will have food, refreshments, music, and haunted house. This is Mayor Hodge signing off. Have a great day, Imperial Valley.
And that's Mayor Hodge, Bill Hodge from the Calexico City Council.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
Continuing with more local news, the Imperial County Strike Team was requested to assist in Northern California fires. The team left late Wednesday for the Southern California Ops Station. They will be assigned from there. The strike team consists of engines from the city of El Centro, Hopeville, Yuma, and Imperial County. Well, the CBP is hiring. George Gale explains.
They will be hosting a recruitment event tomorrow. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection says the event will be held at the Employment Development Department, America's Job Center on West Main Street in El Centro. It'll run from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. with on-site recruiters and resume review. They're looking to hire frontline law enforcement officers and agents. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Adding to the El Centro Veterans Memorial Wall, new engravings are expected to be up by Veterans Day. Anyone who wants to honor a veteran who has served or is honorably serving in the U.S. Armed Services can submit an application with the City of El Centro. The application deadline to be included in the latest engravings is October the 28th. The cost is $200 per SACE. An DD-214 proof of service document must be presented. For more information, contact Bianca Sanabria at the City of El Centro Economic Development Department. That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Brawley has always been known for catacall, but now it will also be known as Rib City. Brawley Elks Lodge number 1420 and Coin Power Sports presents the 3rd annual Oktoberfest Rib Cook-Off, Saturday, October 26th on Plaza Street in Brawley, beginning at 11 a.m. Teams will be competing for over $2,000 in prizes, and you'll find out who has the best ribs. Playing live, San Diego's own Sangre Chicano Soul. Plus, an Oktoberfest beer wagon. Bring the kids to the fun zone. We'll have games and prizes for them, too, including a pumpkin patch. It's a community event for the whole family. Saturday, October 26th, beginning at 11 a.m. on Plaza Street outside of the Brawley Elks Lodge. This event is brought to you in part by these fine sponsors: Coin Power Sports, One World Beef, Cisco, A&R Construction, and Community Valley Bank. The Oktoberfest Rib Cook-Off. Get your pre-sale tickets at Las Chavelas Restaurant in Brawley and the Courtroom Bourbons and Grill in El Centro.
And it is now time for page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
The long-awaited arrival of the El Centro Aquatic Center is just around the corner. George Gale explains.
It will officially open Saturday. It starts at 9 a.m. The grand opening will include a State of the City address. Grand opening and ribbon cutting is offering free admission to the Aquatic Center. Soft opening was held at the center recently. All went well. The new $16 million facility is located on 3.5 acres of land between Adams and Park Avenues. Center features a children's pool, a warm-up pool, an activity pool, a lazy river, and an 8-lane competition pool. A 5,107 square foot aquatic building will house a locker room, snack bar, party, training facility, restrooms, and a shower area. There's also a utility building that will house the high-tech modern filtration systems. Parking lot will accommodate about 109 vehicles. Street parking will also be available. That's the grand opening, 9 a.m. Saturday morning. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
They call it Oktobercraft. It's crafts, games, trick-or-treating, even costumes are welcome. It all takes place out at the Imperial Valley Desert Museum this Sunday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. That's just off Interstate 8 at Ocotillo. You can't miss it. They say bring a white cotton T-shirt for a spooky tie-dye. Sounds like fun. Well, Heber's Fall Festival, our fiesta, it's coming up as well. Here's more on that story.
It also will be held Saturday. Heber Public Utility District is hosting the annual event at Tito Huerta Park. It will feature a Night of the Living Dead at Heber, the valley's biggest haunt, starting at dark. At 3 in the afternoon, there'll be a parade on Hawk Avenue. Car show starts at 4 p.m. Fiesta in the Park starts at 4 p.m. There will be food, drinks, a beer garden, free carnival games, and a Day of the Dead altar. Live entertainment includes Maribel Puentes, Aliados Norteño, Mariachis Aurora, and Amanecer. At 8:30 in the evening, a Disney movie, Coco, will be shown for free. It is the 6th annual Fall Fiesta, and everyone is invited. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 96 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 62. National Weather Service says a weather disturbance passing through the area today will cool temperatures through the weekend with near normal readings. Disturbance will also lead to very breezy conditions across the lower deserts today with the strongest winds and a critical fire weather likely along the lower Colorado River Valley this afternoon. Breezy conditions will shift to southern Arizona on Friday. Another low-pressure system early next week will likely bring the coolest temperatures of the season. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 89. Breezy this afternoon. North wind of 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 60. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Friday, sunny skies. Highs right near 85. West winds at around 5 miles per hour, becoming northeast in the morning. And right now, we're looking at 64 degrees, 33% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good everywhere this morning. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
And it is sports time, brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Hoteville. Imperial's Do-It Centers, where you'll find what you need when you need it. World Series, it's all Nationals. Washington Nationals are dominating horribly. They took Game 2 from the Astros last night, 12-3. It's the best out of 7 series. Everything switches to Washington on Saturday over the weekend. They're taking a day off today. It's a travel day, going to Washington, where they will have Game 3. Washington leads the series 2-0. In the NBA, on the scoreboard, it was the Hornets and the Bulls, 126-125. All Hornets, not all Hornets. That was a pretty close game. Pistons beat the Pacers 119-110. It was the Magic over the Cavaliers, 94-85. 76ers got by the Celtics, 107-93. Heat over the Grizzlies, 120-101. Timberwolves and Nets went into overtime. Timberwolves won the game, 127-126. Mavericks beat the Wizards, 108-100. Spurs over the Knicks, 120-111. Jazz defeated the Thunder 100-95. Nuggets got by the Trailblazers 108-100. Suns beat the Kings 124-95. And in hockey, the National Hockey League, just 2 games played. Senators beat the Red Wings 5-2. Lightning over the Penguins 3-2. Tell you what's going on today in just a minute.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It Centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for, because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
And what's going on today is Thursday Night Football. That's it. NFL's Thursday Night Football. You will hear that game tonight on KXO AM 1230. Washington taking on Minnesota. Thursday Night Football. Friday Night Football, high school football. We got the schedule here. Vincent Memorial. They're going to take on the Vikings in Hoteville. Kxo will travel to Brawley to take on the Wildcats. Calapat will be going against Mountain Empire. Central will travel to Palo Verde to take on the Yellow Jackets. And the game that we've got, it's going to be very well covered. Southwest will be at Imperial in Imperial. You'll hear that game on KXORadio.com and on KXO Radio AM 1230. Imperial, the Tigers hosting the Eagles, and you'll hear it all on KXORadio.com and KXO AM 1230. Major League Baseball into well, they're going to look into the longtime umpire Rob Drake's tweet. He tweeted late Tuesday that he planned to buy an AR-15 rifle because, quote, if you impeach my president this way, you will have another civil war. Hashtag MAGA 2020. That's according to the copy of the tweet obtained by ESPN. The tweet was preceded, well, it's since been deleted. It was preceded by several tweets about the impeachment process. Tiger Woods rides a birdie spree to a 6 under 64 to share the Zozo Championship lead. I never heard of that. Anyway, he's tied with Gary Woodland at the top of the leaderboard there. Minjee Lee takes one-stroke lead after a bogey-free 66 in South Korea. And Roger Federer, he is eased to a 6-0, 6-3 win over 49th ranked Radu Albat in the second round of the Swiss indoors on Wednesday. So that means Federer moves on. And Andrea Gaudenzi has been chosen as the ATP chairman. Or chairperson, if you will. That's it. That's a look at sports brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company. Do-It Centers in El Centro, Hauteville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Brawley Chamber of Commerce kicks off a week of cattle call festivities with presenting sponsor One World Beef. Join us for the 34th annual Chili Cook-Off Saturday, November the 2nd, Plaza Park in Brawley. Sampling starts at 9 a.m. Tasting tickets are $5. Sample the best chili in the valley from 12 contestants. Cast your vote for your favorite. Vendors will be selling everything from food and sodas to jewelry and clothing. For more information, contact the Brawley Chamber of Commerce or log on to brawleychamber.com. Plus, stop by the Kxo AM 1230 and FM 107.5 booth and enter to win a $25 Subway gift card. No purchase necessary. Need not be present to win. Winner to be announced on Monday, November 4th. Don't miss a 34th annual Chili Cook-Off, Saturday, November 2nd in the Brawley's Plaza Park, starting at 9 a.m. with presenting sponsor One World Beef. Thank you, Ghost Pepper sponsors, Entravision and Elms Equipment.
And your financial and weather brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Stocks open higher as investors tackle the busiest day for earnings. U.S. stocks opened higher this morning as investors closely monitored a busy session for earnings releases with a quartet of Dow components and some 45 of the S&P 500 index components delivering their latest quarterly update. S&P 500 was up 0.3% to 3,014. Dow Jones Industrial Average advanced 59 points or 0.2% to 26,892. NASDAQ Composite rose 0.6% to 8,171. And the S&P 500 is less than a percentage point away from their record close of 3025.86, hit Friday, July 26, 2019. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
One medical center in Imperial County is focused on you, Pioneers Memorial. Now, Pioneers and its Center for Joint Replacement is the first to receive the prestigious national designation as a Center for Excellence by the DNV organization. The Center for Joint Replacement at Pioneers is a team of specialized medical experts focusing on the individual needs of our patients. And as always, Pioneers means personalized care, where every patient receives the commitment of many with the focus on one, you.
The high temperature yesterday, 96 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 62. National Weather Service says a weather disturbance passing through the area today will cool temperatures through the weekend with near normal readings. Disturbance will also lead to very breezy conditions across the lower deserts today with the strongest winds and a critical fire weather likely along the lower Colorado River Valley this afternoon. Breezy conditions will shift to southern Arizona on Friday. Another low-pressure system early next week will likely bring the coolest temperatures of the season. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 89. Breezy this afternoon. North wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 60. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Friday, sunny skies, highs right near 85. West winds at around 5 miles per hour, becoming northeast in the morning. And right now, we're looking at 64 degrees, 33% the relative humidity. You've been listening to Financial News and Weather, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, the leading medical center in the Imperial Valley. At Pioneers, it's the commitment of many with the focus on one, you.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kaith, and hundreds of people are out of their homes north of San Francisco because of a fast-moving wildfire. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
Right now, 10,000 acres, but we expect that's probably grown since we last got that number from the California firefighters here. Zero containment as the wind gusts continue to be a major issue carrying on into this afternoon.
Pacific Gas and Electric has cut power to about 500,000 people in Northern California. In the south, there have been some evacuations in San Bernardino as a wildfire grew overnight. Christian Lucero is ready to head out.
I woke up my cousin like, hey, dude, get ready. You just get packing it. Whatever valuable, we just get it ready just in case.
In a new national poll of likely Democratic voters, it indicates some in the presidential field have gained support at the expense of Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren.
She actually was down slightly from last week's poll. What it reflects is a 6-point slip for Joe Biden since a week ago.
But pollster Mary Snow at Quinnipiac University says Warren, with 28%, is now up 7 points on Biden. Bernie Sanders, third, 15%. The day after President Trump took credit for a permanent ceasefire in northern Syria, his defense secretary faced U.S. critics.
Secretary Esper, speaking at the German Marshall Fund, defended his decision to pull out of northeast Syria, despite critics, including European allies.
So everybody has said, well, you could have threatened them with aircraft, or you could have just kept them there in place. If I had done that, I may be in a situation today trying to explain to the American people why I sacrificed American soldiers.
His challenge here at NATO will be convincing allies that the fight against ISIS in Syria must continue with their help, even after the U.S. withdrawal. Cammie McCormick, CBS News at NATO headquarters.
In 3 years, automatic braking technology will pretty much be standard on every new vehicle. Some drivers who have autos with it now say it's got a mind of its own. Cindy Walsh has a Nissan Rogue.
I was driving down a 4-lane highway going about 55, and it completely came to a complete stop.
CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Nissan, in a statement, acknowledges that some Nissan Rogue drivers may experience false activation on unique road conditions like certain railroad crossing, bridges, and low-hanging traffic lights, but it says it's committed to the safety and security of its customers. It has made a free software update available at dealerships.
Authorities in London now say the 39 people found dead in the back of a truck were all Chinese nationals. The driver is being questioned. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 71 points. NASDAQ is up 38. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green. You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. We'll also have a dolphin chatter excitedly in front of the perfect candidate. Okay, there's no dolphin. But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
Game 2 of the World Series in Houston was close till the 7th inning when the Washington Nationals broke it open.
Before the World Series began, no one expected this.
Nationals up 2-0.
A call on Fox Sports after the Nationals beat the Houston Astros 12-3.
I like the idea of a sweep.
Some National fans like Batman may be a bit too confident.
But we need to celebrate this in D.C. in front of those fans because it's been, what, 80 years?
Tomorrow, when Game 3 takes place, it will be the first World Series contest in the nation's capital since 1933. Steve Futterman, CBS News, at the World Series in Houston.
Major League Baseball is investigating an umpire who's not working the series. 50-year-old Rob Drake tweeted that he was going to buy a high-powered gun because if President Trump is impeached, quote, you will have another civil war. The message has since been deleted. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Message and data rates may apply. TNC and privacy terms can be found at bevel.com/terms. Please don't text and drive.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but you thought it'd be too hard or take too much time? Then try Babbel for free by texting EASY to 484848. In just 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. And right now, you can try Babbel for free. Babbel starts out teaching you words and phrases by matching them with pictures. You won't believe how easy the interactive program is. Soon the sentences get a little bigger, and before you know it, you're having simulated conversations voiced by native speakers. And because Babbel is crafted by language experts and uses the spaced repetition method, in just 10 to 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking the language of your choice with real confidence. With Babbel, you can speak a language. Just text EASY to 484848 and start your first lesson in the language of your choice for free. Download the Babbel app or text EASY to 484848 and try it for free. Text EASY to 484848.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
We're just trying to entertain people, and morality's just gonna get in the way.
AM 1230.
Where is
KXO.
1230 KXO.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hi, so I have this stain and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.